Next, a child has died following a hazardous materials incident at a flat in East London. Emergency services were called to a property on Barking Road in Upton Park, Newham, after residents reported a strong chemical smell. 2 adults and 2 children were taken to hospital, but one of the children later died while receiving treatment. Around a dozen people from nearby homes were evacuated as a precaution. Firefighters from Poplar, Millwall and Euston carried out a systematic sweep of the building to check for dangerous substances and ventilate the property. The Metropolitan Police are investigating, supported by the London Fire Brigade, to determine what caused the incident. The operation was declared over by late afternoon, but forensic teams are expected to remain on site. England's 11 million private renters are being promised greater protection after the Renters' Rights Act became law. The reforms ban so-called no-fault evictions, meaning landlords can no longer remove tenants without a valid reason. Renters will also gain stronger powers to challenge unfair rent increases and poor housing conditions. The law replaces fixed-term contracts with open-ended tenancies that can be ended with 2 months' notice. The new rule also prevents landlords from refusing tenants who they believe have children or receive benefits. A national database will register every rental property and create a new ombudsman to handle complaints. The government is reviewing car headlight design after complaints that modern LED lamps are dazzling drivers. A Department for Transport assessment will look at the brightness and height of newer lights, which some say make night driving unsafe. More than a third of drivers told the RAC they now avoid driving after dark because of glare. Experts say ageing eyes take longer to recover from bright light, making the problem worse for older motorists. And the Chancellor is facing a bigger than expected hole in the public's finances ahead of next month's budget. A downgrade to the UK's productivity forecast could lead to a gap of around £20 billion. The Office for Budget Responsibility's figures are due later this week and will form the basis of the final budget forecast. Rachel Reeves has warned that both tax rises and spending cuts remain possible to meet her fiscal rules. Economists say lower productivity means slower growth, which could force tougher decisions on public services.